Welcome to Agenda Edina, a program summarizing the actions taken at City Hall that affect you most. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty. On January 23rd of this year, a vehicle making an illegal traffic movement struck and injured an Edina High School student waiting to board a school bus. The incident made clear to the community the need for a possible change in the roadway. Hennepin County and the City of Edina want to ensure the safety of the traveling public, whether driving, biking, or walking. The county, in cooperation with the city, is considering safety improvements along France Avenue between West 54th Street and Highway 62. One of the main safety improvements being considered is a change to the parking lanes. Currently, there is one drive and one parking lane in each direction of travel. When the parking lane is underutilized, vehicles are able to illegally pass on the right when encountering left-turning vehicles. More than 100 occurrences of this illegal passing have been observed along the corridor in a single day. The county is proposing to reconfigure this segment of France Avenue to remove the majority of the on-street parking. The existing 10-foot parking lanes would be reduced to approximately 5-foot shoulders, and a two-way left turn lane would be added.
So with these improvements, there's no structural changes. The curb lines will stay the same. We're just doing pavement marking changes. So the county's going to come in and chip seal to cover everything, and then new pavement markings will go in to do that left turn lane down the center, the drive lanes north and south, and then there'll be 5-foot shoulders on each side for a buffer between the cars and the sidewalk where people and pedestrians still operate along that location of the curb.
The Edina City Council approved a resolution late last month supporting the project. If approved at the county level, the county will implement the changes, including striping and signage, later this summer as part of a larger pavement maintenance project. The sudden emergence of the COVID-19 pandemic is dealing a severe blow to state economies, businesses, and workers. These unprecedented challenges are having economic ripple effects as thousands of people across Minnesota unexpectedly find themselves out of work. The City of Edina is doing what it can to help. Last month, the City Council granted volunteers enlisted to assist people, or VEEP, $100,000 for emergency rent assistance. The city also created a small business emergency loan program. Loans of up to $10,000 will be forgiven for businesses that remain operational for 2 years, remain in Edina, and retain at least 3/4 of their employees. Loans will be given later this month. Most recently, the City Council agreed that all late fees for utility billing will be waived through June 10th. The penalty for late payment is typically 5% of the outstanding balance. Utility bill payments can be made via phone, online, mailed, or left in the City Hall drop box, which has been relocated to the Police Department lobby while City Hall remains closed. Since it is unclear how long COVID-19 will impact the community, the city will reassess the situation in early June and may consider waiving the late fees for a longer period of time. We all know how important clean hands are, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Thanks to some bright thinking by project engineer Charlie Girk, the city is helping make sure hands across Edina stay sanitized. Edina TV's Kenneth Gamble has the story.
At the start of the pandemic, finding hand sanitizer in the area was almost impossible.
I have a semi-immunocompromised system. I'm still recovering from my surgery in November. And if I wasn't fortunate to have a spouse that could venture out for me, I'd probably be a little bit more panicked. So at the beginning, I was really hoping to distribute a product to people that were at risk or in need of some sort of product to help their sanitation while they're running errands or out and about.
But how do you go from idea to reality?
Well, it really came about because one guy had an idea and really put it together, did the research and presented it to us as an initiative. So we were excited about the opportunity and we said yes.
First we had to source the ethanol. Finally I found a producer out of South Carolina. We had to then find bottles and sprayers. I was originally looking for 8,000, but no one had that quantity anymore. Chances allowed, someone on eBay had misspelled the word bottle And they had 4,950 bottles and they had about 6,000 sprayers. So that kind of panned through in a little bit better price point than we thought it was. So communications and I worked together on creating a label for the bottle. A local company was able to produce those labels in a couple days. I had the friend that's in the paint additive industry. He had some electronic bottle filling machines.
Working along with other city staff, nearly 5,000 4-ounce bottles of hand sanitizer were assembled.
Ross, your machine. Glad I invited you. Some of the people from Public Works that were filling, they kind of got it into a competitive nature. Can we get 10 bottles a minute, 15 bottles a minute? And I think the record was like 22 bottles a minute.
And within just a few days, the bottles were distributed to those in need across the city.
Without his work on this, it doesn't happen. He's a good guy, and we're really happy to have him on our team.
And for everyone to just kind of stop what they were doing on some other projects to make this happen for the immediate need was fantastic.
So even though social distancing is in effect, Girk showed that we can still safely come together as a community and make a difference. From Edina Public Works, I'm Kenneth Gamble, Edina TV.
We would like to give a well-sanitized hand to Charlie for his positive thinking and proactive efforts as we all pitch in to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. We want to again remind our viewers that the City of Edina is closely monitoring the spread of the novel coronavirus and is working hard to keep those who live and work here informed about COVID-19. Please visit edinamn.gov/coronavirus for the latest updates or sign up to receive City Extra emails or text messages. Thank you for watching this episode of Agenda Edina. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty.